Okay, Dr. Betancur with us today. I'd like to thank you for spending some time with us.
Absolutely.
If you could just give a quick introduction, where you're from, where you went to school, and all that.
Sure. I'm from Providence, Rhode Island. I did my doctorate at Brown in Providence and just moved here in August. I'm here since then.
Okay. What was the hardest thing about getting your PhD?
Probably all of it.
All of
But I guess balancing academic life with social life, because you don't have much of a social life when you're doing a PhD.
Okay. How many years did that take exactly?
It took me 6.
Okay. So, at what age did you graduate from college?
From undergrad?
Undergrad.
20. I graduated in 2007, so I was 22, 20.
Okay.
Yeah. I took a couple of years off and then started the doctorate.
Okay. And if you could just tell me how teaching Spanish is different from other subjects, as your opinion.
Sure. I mean, I don't have much experience teaching anything but Spanish, but I would guess teaching a language is difficult because you're dealing, well, at least I've only taught at the college level, so you're dealing with adults and teaching them a brand new kind of language, and I think that's a challenge to get them kind of interested in exactly why is it worth learning another language.
Yeah, so personally, how do you get them interested?
I think bringing just my own background, my own cultural background into the class and showing that it's not just learning kind of for conjugations and vocab, that there's a whole kind of cultural component to it that makes it worth.
Do you usually teach one side of the cultural aspect? I'm sure there are multiple cultures that go into this band.
Sure, yeah, well, I mean, it's difficult to capture anything that's even remotely generic about kind of Latin American culture. I try to just bring my own, which is Colombian, but I was also raised here, so kind of a mix of Spanglish culture also. So students tend to relate okay with that.
Yeah. What would you say that you enjoy the most about teaching Spanish?
Well, I think what I enjoy about teaching language is just seeing the students' kind of the language ability evolve over the course of a semester or 2 semesters. Like this semester that I'm teaching 110, seeing students go from not being able to say anything to now being able to kind of narrate in the present, in the past, in the future. I think that's very, it's rewarding to see that.
Yeah. What would you offer, advice, if anybody wants to pursue a teaching career in Spanish? What kind of advice would you offer to them?
I guess to be patient with it, to really be sure that that's what you want to do, because it's a lot of commitment as far as whether you're going to get a master's or a doctorate or whatever. It's going to take a lot of time, and you have to really know for sure that's what you want to do.
Last question: how did you exactly get the job at Furman, and what do you like most about teaching here in particular?
Okay. So last year when I was finishing my dissertation, I just started going on the job market, seeing what schools were hiring professors that specialized in my area of study. And I applied all over the country, and I interviewed in a few places, and then I came for a campus visit here in March, I think, and I really liked the department. I really liked, I had to teach a class as part of the campus visit. I really liked the students. It seemed like it was a really good environment. So I chose Furman, and since I've been here, I mean, all that kind of really panned out. I mean, the students are great, and the department is awesome, and I just enjoyed everything about it so far.
Well, I appreciate you stopping by.
Yeah, absolutely. No problem.
Thank you so much.
Sure.